Okay, forgot to change the title, whatever. Anyways, we're good now. Wait, there's a fuck ton of things wrong in the scene right now. For example, that little thing down there, that's supposed to be Fujitech, but no one's in this call, so I don't need it anymore. I don't. Where does it connect to? There we go. Second of all, are the text? Yes, the text boxes are overlapping. Okay, getting rid of the old one. There we go. Anyways, hi. It's been a while since we did one of these things. Welcome to chatting. Welcome to monthly recap. However, this is probably going to be like more of a half-year recap, since the last time we did a monthly recap was, believe it or not, September. Specifically a monthly recap, the last time we did one was September. Brother. However, like, just chatting streams, the last recap we did was the New Year's end of year recap, where we recap the whole of 2024. But hey, we're back. You finally get, all you Blanc fans out there finally get to see her once again before she's like shut off into a locker for like the next several decades. And hello, Kano. Thank you for claiming first. Man, I'm gonna be real with you. I do not remember what happened in like February at all, except for like one or two things. And after February comes what? March? I also have no idea what happened in March. Neither in April. I only have notes down written for May. And that's it. Alright, I was about to say that February we did like a little Valentine's project with Gon over there. Where we did those Valentine's ASMR videos. Kano's team was, and they were like joke ASMR videos, not like an actual like lovey-dovey GFE or BFE experience video. You probably have seen them. Kano's was about, Kano's was themed around serving you, the boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever, in bed while they give you a little pancake and bananas, and you slip on the banana peel and you crack your neck or something. Mine's was a bit more sophisticated. I take you on a McDonald's date. We go to Macca's. Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. I, if I could like, you know, raise and lower my eyebrows in rapid succession, I would do it like right here, but I can't. But and while taking you to McDonald's on our very sophisticated date, I get hit by a truck. And you get to hear me like just explode at the end. In a literal sense. Quite amazing. Actually, let me take out that damn notebook. This 3 weeks ago, I bought this notebook. Well, I didn't bought this notebook, I just found it in the bottom of the shelf. And I've been using it to write down just little tidbits and notes about what happened. Like, what happened like these past like weeks and days, so I can like talk about them on stream. I've only written I only written 8 entries that are like 3 pages worth, and they're all about May. So I haven't been keeping track of this notebook. Also, like, for the past like hour or so, I've just been call with Kano, like hanging out. Bro, we were playing Fortnite, right? And Kano left by the time I did this, but there's like, do you all know how like Sabrina Carpenter's like the current Fortnite icon, the festival icon? They have this new game mode where you can watch a Sabrina Carpenter like mini live event. Like she's on there like giving a concert, and it's kind of peak. I gotta say, it's kind of peak. I was actually having fun in there. And if you score like if you get the top score in like those little rhythm games, like they have you do a little rhythm games in there, like regular Fortnite Festival, but much easier. You only need like your left and right key. The reward is that you get to take a picture with Sabrina Carpenter, which I did. I have no proof of showing this, but I did do that. It is so peak. And speaking of Fortnite, the Star Wars season is gonna end in like a week or so, and I am planning to stream like the Death Star sabotage event, so do be on the lookout for that like next week. And I may grab a few people for that too. I got a few people in mind to bring along with me with sabotaging Death Star. Eye emoji, yeah. And yeah, that's it for Fortnite. I think. Yes, yeah. Dude. Okay, this Star Wars season in retrospective, if that's even the right word, I I like it. I don't hate it, but I feel like they got the timing wrong. If this was like, I feel like 1 month is a bit too long for a Star Wars season. Like I like I like it. I like the guns. I like the blaster guns. They're really fun. I like the lightsaber things. I like the weapons and items they introduced. And I like the stormtroopers everywhere and the TIE fighters. And like the X-Wing. I know a lot of people hate those, but I love those. It's just that I think the timing's a bit wrong. Like, cause 1 month is a bit, in my opinion, is a bit too long for it. If it was like 2 weeks at most, I think that would have been better paced. Because like, at the start, like at the very start, it was like really fun, right? Just jumping in a new season, exploring with a blaster. But like, for like 2 weeks after that, it was quite sparse and empty. There wasn't really much to do and it started getting a little bit repetitive. And this was just like coming in from a season like Lawless, where there was like so many like mid-game objectives, like the banks, the stores, the vaults you could rob. And then going into like just the Star Wars season, especially the first 2 weeks, is kind of like sparse. It's like you just went from like eating a whole feast for a month to just like eating just a regular sandwich. You know what I'm saying? But like by the end now, it's quite fine. There's like that Star Destroyer thing that you could take control of, which is really cool and terrifying. I love it. And they added all this Mandalorian stuff, which are also really cool, like the Mandalorian dual pistols, that sniper spear thing, the jetpacks, and the Fireball NPCs. Those are nice. But yeah. Also, yeah, that's actually, no, I forgot what I was about to say. Yeah, look out for Fortnite. Fortnite. I do hope and when we finish this Death Star sabotage, I'm gonna try to stream the new season coming out after, like as soon as it like updates. Okay, maybe I can't like predict that. I'm definitely gonna be asleep when the update finishes, but at least like within 24 hours, I will be streaming that new season. Anyway, that's enough about Fortnite. Let's talk about like just RL things and whatever. So, I've been busy. Quite a lot. I've been busy. I will reveal what I've been busy for like at the very end of the stream. But I've been very busy. I've been doing like a lot of paperwork stuff and just like documentation stuff, like grabbing like legal things, those kind of things. Yeah, not very fun. And also I'm doing quite well at work. Work isn't really changing that much. I'm still working at the animal rehab center. I I got fucked up by what for this. I finally got my first animal related injury there, like last month. Um, wait, last month? Was it last month? No, I mean, okay, technically not last month because now it's June. This happened in April. So we have this cockatoo, this white-crested cockatoo in there. His name's Henry, and Henry's quite the son of a bitch, I tell you. Um, he is the most violent animal that exists in our rehab center. He is responsible for more animal related injuries than any other like resident combined. Also, his permanent resident, he's not, so he lives, so like due to like health issues and others, so permanent residents are like just animals that live permanently at our facility and cannot be released due to like just like too grave of like permanent injuries and stuff like that, or usually they're also like domesticated animals like that just been given to us and have like lost all their like wild like instincts and like capabilities to survive in the wild, so they're just handed over to us. Yeah, Henry's one of those animals. So he's a white-crested cockatoo, and he is violent. And this was during my like the start of my morning shift, where I go around just like collecting like food trays and refilling them and replacing them. When I got to Henry's enclosure, we were strictly and explicitly told never to enter his enclosure like inside, because when we feed him, we've made this like little like sort of trap door that this like little small trap door that we can slide the plate through, so we don't have to enter his enclosure. Like, we don't have to actually set foot in it, for a very good reason. He is violent. I kind of forgot about that rule. So I used the trapdoor to just feed him, yeah, but I noticed his water tub was like really dirty. So since I was there, I was like, okay, I might as well just like clean this while I'm here. So I did a big dum-dum and went inside to spill out the water and like clean it up. And it was fine. Henry just like got off the fence and just like stared at me from the ground. And while I'm like spilling the water out onto like this little shrub that was inside his enclosure, he was looking like my boot and he bit it. And then he moved onto like my pants, rolled it up like he rolled up the bottom of my pants so my ankle was exposed, and he bit it, and it hurts. Like, it really hurts because this is a cockatoo. This is a parrot. Parrots eat nuts, so that means they have beaks and jaws strong enough to like crack walnuts. And it drew blood. And then when I kind of like shook my foot to get him off, he started squawking really loud, and then it just clicked to me, I fucked up. And then he spread his wings, started shrieking, the feathers on his head went up, and then he went for my hand. He grabbed onto like my wrist with his like little talons. Are they called talons? I forgot the word. His feet. and they're sharp claws. So, and he dug deep, and he started like biting my hand too, and and then I managed to like shake him off and ran out there really quick, but he managed to do quite a bit of damage. Well, first of all, he drew blood. I was bleeding. Not heavily, but I was bleeding in like 3 different like punctures. And he managed to like put a hole, like one of his like talons managed to dig like 4 millimeters in my skin, and there was like a visible hole. And that's still yet to heal fully even now. Like if I rub my finger over like the back of my hand, like I could feel like a little like indent in there where that hole was. Oh, hi Lynn. How am I doing? I'm doing quite well, thank you for asking. And why am I an anime girl? Well, this is Blanc. You wouldn't have seen them. Actually, not a lot of the people I've made friends with as of recent would have seen this one. Blanc only... This is the live 2D model I use, only for Just Chang streams. And she's a free boot model. And she only appears explicitly for Just Chang streams. And the last time I did Just Chang stream was in January. So a lot of people wouldn't have seen her. Man's grinding XP? I wouldn't call getting attacked by a parrot grinding XP. So yeah, the hole's still here. If I rub my hand, like light it over the back of my hand, I could feel like a little indent. That's where the hole is. Yo, furry hobo? Hobo? How are you gonna respond to that? Are you just gonna let him bully you like that? He's calling you a furry. Hi, Ice. So I went to my supervisor, who was also with my manager at the time, like the facility manager. I got scolded, and then you know what's the most fucked up thing? I got off easy. That bird fucked up my hand a lot. Like, it actually did damage to it to the point that I needed to actually do like, you know, a formal like workplace injury form. Especially because it's an animal and, you know, possible disease, blah blah blah. But whatever. And I got off easy compared to other people. 2 weeks before my incident, another girl from like a different shift went into Henry's enclosure like me, being a bit stupid, to clean their water. Henry went for their arms, and they got bruised from like the forearm to the hand. It was bruised and purple. So I got off easy. I only got off with like a few like bleeding marks, and that's it. And usually Henry would go for the eyes and blind people. No one's got blinded yet, but he'd go for the eyes. You were mute and you were wondering why Furboy wasn't yapping? Well, goddamn. How big is Henry? He is the size of my Blue Yeti microphone. Slightly, like, 2 centimeters taller from that. It's a white-crested cockatoo. His big for a bird, but still not that big. But he's fucking deadly. What's this recap about? This current recap is about the time I got attacked by a parrot at work. Let me remind you, this parrot is the single leading cause of like animal-related workplace injuries in the facility right now. He has an injury. He has injured more people than every other permanent resident combined there. Fucking deadly one. And that's probably the most exciting that happened to me to work in the past 3 months. Oh, he is out for blood. Henry will attack anyone that comes to, like, their enclosure. In our facility of, like, 80 personnel, only 3 people have authorization to enter his enclosure. There's more people have authorization to handle snakes, emus, dingoes, and, like, falcons than there are Henry. Oh, Lynn, thank you for the negative affirmation. Wow. This is probably the first time I'm going to tell you to fucking kill yourself. Look outside. I only see darkness. Hello, Saltis. Oh yeah, just be aware. YouTube chat is also on. Unfortunately, the Nutty Maldi chat is currently not showing YouTube chat on there, the chat box. So if I'm like looking to the right here, where I place YouTube chat, that's me talking to YouTube chat. And I'm not talking to myself. Yo, Robot, I think that's against TOS? No, it's not. Good boy or girl, thank you for asking. Boy. Oh, and thank you for the stretch, check, and hydrate. Much appreciated. Alright, so that's the stories from work over. I don't think I got anything interesting from work after that. Oh, I finally stopped rolling meatballs. Have I ever told you guys how I got like PTSD from rolling meatballs at work? Whatever, I'm just gonna tell it again. So, one of my jobs at work used to be rolling meatballs for the birds we rescue, right? And we have a lot of birds, and birds come in different sizes and from different places, and they all got different sized mouths, right? So there's no such thing as a one meatball fits all bird. So you gotta roll the meatballs into specific shapes and sizes, so they could actually eat it. Like, for example, for a seagull, you rolled one like, you'd roll one into like a bit of a cylinder shape, kind of like obtuse. Is that even a word? Obtuse? No, that's not a word. Yeah, cylinder shape, so a bit long on the longer side, like the size, like half your pinky's length. That's like a meatball you'd roll for a seagull. However, we also get birds like mudlarks, which have quite tiny beaks and tiny mouths. So you gotta roll the meatballs up to like the size of a pinhead, which can be quite annoying. And then you've got like magpies and ravens, which are much larger, and you roll them up to like the size of blueberries. So, but yeah, point is, you roll a lot of meatballs, and you roll a lot of different types of meatballs. And of course, you have to portion these meatballs too, at different times of day, each according to each bird. For example, magpies. You feed magpies 3 times a day, morning, noon, and evening. So you serve them 3 portions of meatballs, and each portion consists of 12 blueberry-sized meatballs. Now, that's just for one magpie. 3 plates of 12 meatballs each. Usually, we have at least 10 magpies there. So, 3 times 12 times 10. That's a fucking lot of meatballs. And remember, it's not just magpies in the facility. We have mudlarks, wattlebirds, seagulls, silver gulls, a lot of other birds. So multiply that by all the other birds in there, and you're rolling meatballs into thousands per day. And it's not like, and because there's like, I have to proportion them based on size and numbers on different plates, it's like it's it's mon it's basically like it's so goddamn boring that it's it's boring to the point of tortures that I have to do this for like at least 2 to 3 hours per like every week, just rolling meatballs by hand. But because I have to roll them to specific sizes and shapes and on different like proportions, different portion sizes, it's still like complicated enough that I can't like shut my brain completely off while doing this. So I have to still like I still have to like slightly lock in, and I can't just turn off my brain to roll these meatballs for 2 hours, and it's like mind-bogglingly boring and torturous. But we got a machine now to do the work for us, so I don't do that anymore. So that's like, thank God, a godsend. And yeah. Bro, a person who said there's someone hanging got marked as sensitive content. I can't say that. It was the voice acting game where you try to vocally do the meme clip. Wait, huh? Wait, if someone gets marked as sensitive, are they still able to chat? Do I have to like physically like look into my mod logs and like let them through? Hold on. Bro, have you played Zukosis? That would be a perfect call. I've never played Zukosis. I've seen Zukosis gameplay, and honestly, I found it disappointing. I've seen Noki played it, and yeah, I don't think I would like it. I had that game wishlisted ever since I saw the trailer, but when I saw the actual gameplay, it kind of looked boring, especially to do with like, especially when it comes to like, you know, rehabilitating the like the animals that have been infected with the parasites. How do I mod view stream? Because you said someone got marked as sensitive, right? Wait, how did you even see that? Mod logs. Recent timeout of bans. I don't see anything recent. Oh, whatever. Because like a big thing about the coach that I was looking forward to was like tracking down like animals that have been like infected by the parasite, right? And like healing them. But when I saw Noki play it, all you do, it seems, is just shoot a gorilla 3 times with a trank gun, and that's it. That looked boring as hell. Oh, you mean someone's video got marked as sensitive content when they did the voice clip on YouTube? Oh, that only applies for like the first 5 minutes of stream, don't worry. If that was happening, if that gets marked for the entirety of the stream, then Axel Sirius's channel would have not even survived past week 2. How about Dipping Dots meatballs, but for birds? What? Dipping Dots like the ice cream, but meatballs? So, like, feed them Dipping Dots? I don't think we can feed the birds Dipping Dots. It would be nice to eat Dipping Dots as a bird, but I'm pretty sure that would kill you. I think you have to make a connection, yeah, but it's real. It looks really damn easy to pacify them. You just gotta do it fast, that's it. That's like the only real risk. You just gotta do it fast before they kill everything, I guess. But that's it. So I'm not really interested in playing Suchosis for Halloween. Ah, speaking of Halloween, remember how last year we had the 10-day scare? We are not doing that this year. We'll still do a Halloween event with like other people, but we're not doing 10-day scare. I don't have the time for 10-day scare. What we are gonna keep though is the magma board party, for where we all had like a little prompt and we had to draw like other people as like Halloween themed like prompts. We're definitely gonna keep that, and we're probably gonna keep that like on for longer. 29th, that's your birthday of October? It do be my birthday month? Wait, are you like talking about June right now, or were you talking about October 29th? If so, happy early birthday. October. Yes, okay, gotta add that to my calendar. What was I talking about? Halloween? Oh, yeah, that's it. Okay, so we talked about work. That's pretty much everything I did at work. Think that's too early, brother? It is never too early to say happy birthday. Happy birthday, Kano. Okay, well, in that case, that's late, but... Oh wait, no, it's early. Kano, happy birthday. Hobo, happy birthday. Solid Glitter, happy birthday. Lynn, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Robot Falling. Happy birthday, Jesus Christ. Happy birthday, Tim Gary. Happy birthday, Sabrina Carpenter. Happy birthday, John Fortnite. Happy birthday, Jonesy. Happy birthday, Kazuma Kiryu. Happy birthday, Nico from One Shot. Happy birthday to all. Happy birthday, Robot. A bit late on that. My birthday was in January. Thanks, anyways. Let me see my notes. I have this notebook. Wait, I already talked about this. Yes, I have this notebook that I'm using to like just log interesting things down for these type of streams. Except this one only has 8 entries down, and they're all from March. Yo, you're also in January? Oh my god, I'm 17, January 17th. That's my birthday. When's your birthday, Lynn? I'm gonna write down on my calendar as well. A little late after bro says not too early. If you're late, you're late. You missed it. But if you're early, you're just waiting for the party to get started. And that's what I'm doing. 25th January. A little bit later in the month. I see. I shall note it down on my calendar. We're actually quite close. I have nothing of note in my diary here. May 19th, 2025. Quote, failed my driving test. End quote. May 22, 2025. Went to library to read manga. End quote. May 23, 2025. Went to library. End quote. God damn, who the fuck's writing this? I mean, I'm writing this, but can't I put a little bit more detail? Oh. Also, I don't think any of you realize it because I never told anyone. For like the first week of March, I was deaf in like my left ear because of an ear infection. I don't think anyone noticed that. Probably because I just never told anyone. So it was probably definitely because I was cleaning my ears with like those cotton swabs. Because I'm addicted to scratching the little itch in my ear. And I must have like punctured my ear too hard with them. Because it started swelling one day like really hard to the point it blocked out like my ear canal and I couldn't hear my left ear. Yeah, that was something. And I was like deaf. I was like partially deaf from my left ear for like a week. Until like I actually went to the GP to get like it checked out and get some like antibiotic ointment. Hi Robot, happy Pride Month. Alright, it's June. It's Pride Month. It's Zestfest. Happy Pride Month, y'all. I know half of you guys here are gay. Hello dads, how you doing? That's straight up natural selection. Well, I'm not dead yet, so I passed it. Yes, you are famously straight, Ted. Ted's Mega, the most famous straight guy I know my life. The straightest man ever. Oh yeah. Wait, no, I already talked about it. I was about to talk about being deaf. I have short-term memory loss, by the way. You think you're not gay? Well, you never knew. You never know. Good one to try out. Oh. Like, was this 2 weeks ago or was this only 1 week ago? I already lost track of time. Not good. What was the Repo tournament again, Kano? Yeah, I got dragged into a... So, Arashi. This Repo tournament was held by Shadow Realms. You should check them out. Last week, yes, was last week. And Arashi dragged me into it. I knew of it, this Repo tournament, because Kano was in it. But I got dragged into it like 3 days before it happened by Arashi. And when I got dragged, I just agreed. I just said, what the hell, sure. And then I realized I needed a team, so I dragged like Aku, Lettuce, and Zapu, Aku's friend. We got all dragon there as a team. And on the day of the tournament, this fucker right here, Ice Akumai, overslept until like 2 hours into the tournament. So we had to just presume him as MIA and replace him with Ren. And honestly, thank fucking God we did. You little shit. Ren was amazing. He was excellent at Repo. We managed to like finish first place in both elimination rounds by a mile ahead of the other teams because of Ren. So thank God for that. Thank you for sleeping, Aku. You little shit, you fucking bastard. Well, we fucked up the final battle against Kano's team and Arashi's team. And we ended up in a second place, which honestly, I'm very happy with. I came in there in that tournament fully expecting we wouldn't even get past like the first round, but second place overall, that is excellent. And it was also a close second place too. It was a 1v1 between Lettuce and Kano, with Kano coming on top. Excellent. Also, let me just read back up chat. I accidentally click on something. How do I get out of this? Where did chat go? There we go. Okay. Good one to try out this wild. Bro, my nephew was once cleaning his ear for the first time with a swab. Just straight poked inside to the ear. I definitely did that once. I can't. And started crying and went to his mom saying I can't hear anything. I'm so sad you weren't able to join, but you know your ass would have been fucking around. Honestly, that's what we were doing for like the first 2 rounds. Okay, so the Reaper tournament consisted of 4 rounds. First round was a non-elimination round. Second, third round was an elimination round. And fourth round was the final round between the last 2 teams. So honestly, we were just... Our game plan was also to just fuck around and see how long we last, but we only locked in after like the second round when we realized that we were winning by a large margin. So first round was like a scavenger hunt where we had to find a specific item and extract it as fast as we can. We took a while to do that because we never had a plan. We just went in like YOLO. Second round was an elimination round. Also, be aware, we did not read the rules or like the tournament guide like until like 10 minutes before it started. By the way. Okay, and second round was like a hit list. So we had to kill a specific monster in repo and extract. And we did not have a plan for this too, other than to just run around the map and then just like kill ourselves and reset the level when we couldn't find the monster. But we were extremely lucky because our assigned monster was the little like head crab thing that attaches to your face and gives you COVID and causes you to vomit every day. Right? We were really lucky because as soon as we went into the facility, it just spawned right there, like 10 seconds after we entered. So what Lettuce did was purposely let it attach to his face, and he blew himself up with a grenade. And then 15 seconds, or like 15 to 20 seconds after we started the level, we started the game, we were able to also like extract really fast because we had like 2 big items just like in the next room outside the extractor. And yeah, and then we came in first for the elimination round, quite far ahead of everyone else. And then when we realized we had a chance to like actually place really well during this tournament, then we start to lock in. And the next round after that second round was a speedrun round, the fastest to level 5. And so while waiting for everyone to finish their rounds and their hit list, what we just spent the time like practicing and like coming up with a plan. Now, none of us are really good at repo, so all we came up with is 1, just prioritize just getting to the minimum extraction amount. Who cares about making extra money for items? We don't need that. If we do have like a little bit of money, all we're gonna buy is strength only. And 2, our second priority is to spend as little time like in the shop and in like the truck when you're like before you go into a level. we want to like just instantly get out of there. So we don't want to spend our time shopping. Just grab strength and move on. And 3, extracting takes priority over our lives. Do not revive people if it wastes time. Only focus on extracting. So we had a casual. So we had a. Actually, we didn't have that high of a casualty rate, but if someone dies, we weren't grabbing your ass. Just come back later. Our only goal was to extract as fast as possible. So we just speedran that whole thing, and what do you know, we also got first place in that round. And we were celebrating so hard because honestly, I thought we wouldn't have made it because there were like a couple times we fucked up and just got unlucky with like a monster blocking the entrance to the extractor, and that wasted so much time that I thought we weren't going to pass. But once we finished and actually checked how the others doing, we found out we were first, so that was crazy. And then when we finally, and then that's when we realized we were actually going to the finals against Kano team, and then we were like locking in hard. Because honestly, my original goal here was just to like place above Kano's. So we had to lock in really hard here. And we came up with a plan. If there is gun, grab gun. If there's no gun, but there's find grenade. If there's no grenade, find weapons. Like melee weapons. And also prioritize baseball bat. That was basically our only plan. We didn't do well at all. Our original plan deteriorated when Penji grabbed the shotgun first. Penji was on Kano's team also. And I started panicking a little bit, and I tried to grab the shotgun of Penji. But Penji shot me, so I died. But I don't know if it was someone else or if I somehow managed to grab Penji with me in some weird way by rotating the shotgun, but Penji died almost the same time I did. And then it was just Zapu, Ren, and Lettuce left against Kano and Arashi. And Loki, I think? Yeah, Loki. And then I wasn't sure who went down in the middle. All I remember was that by the end it was only Arashi, Kano, and Lettuce standing. Lettuce managed to knock Arashi out, and you know how in the Repo endgame when everyone's sent to the dumpster, like the arena slowly closed in. This during the final circle closing of the arena, it was just Lettuce and like Kano left, and Kano managed to like clutch up with like a rubber hammer, I think, and like use and like through, I don't know, sheer luck, I guess. I think it was a rubber hammer. If I remember, because what I remember is that a rubber hammer dropped onto the arena in the final stage, and I don't know if it was you that picked it up, but the rubber hammer, you know how it has like a 5 to 10% chance of like exploding on impact? It exploded, and it sent Lettuce flying. And Kano won the round. And honestly, I am completely fine with that result. That was that was so fun. The Repo tournament was so damn fun, guys. I'm so glad Arashi managed to drag me in here. It was so damn fun. I love it. shout out to Shatter for like organizing that whole thing, cause holy shit, that must be a whole doozy to do. So Kano won, and yeah, we got second place. They got first place, and we lost our Red Lobster gift card, unfortunately. Oh, and also, we were kind of slightly pissed off of how close we were winning, that it ended up rolling into me challenging Kano to a duel just for like bragging rights sake. It had nothing to do with affecting the final results of the tourney. We were satisfied with second place. We just wanted to kill someone. And that person was Kano. Just because we know her. So, we picked Kano, and I was representing. And then, for some reason, also, we didn't have to do this, but Lettuce suggested that to make Kano accept, I should offer a Batsu to myself if I were to lose, so they would accept. But thinking back, like, you were gonna accept anyways, even if we didn't include the Batsu. The Batsu was completely unnecessary. So, yeah, I challenged Kano with the term that if I were to lose, I'd have to sing live a song of their choice on stream live, which is gonna be this stream, by the way. I'll sing it at the end, closer to the end. We're doing that Batsu this stream. Yeah, you would have said yes anyway. Yeah, see. And first round, I died instantly. Well, first as we were falling down to the arena, we agreed not to pick up guns because that's just boring and the coward's way out. So we just went for melee weapons. I picked a frying pan, and Kano picked a sledgehammer. Wise choice. Now, this is where I kind of forgot about this very crucial, important detail that would have determined whether I won or lose the round. I had 300 ping, while Kano had 70. So, I shouldn't have picked up a melee weapon, actually. I just went for something like a gun instead, or a grenade. Because of the ping, I am like physically unable to actually swing it at high speeds, which is quite a disadvantage. Leo, what's the nah excuse? Hello, Leo. And then kind of whopped me on the head with a sledgehammer, and in record time, to the point I got berated and beaten down by my own teammates. And yeah, unsatisfied with that ending, we sued for round 2. And in round 2, it went on long enough for Shadow to actually kill himself to spectate the game. And technically, I won that round. Technically, on a technical term. But all of us agreed it wasn't a victory on my end. Even though I technically won, because Kano killed himself through pure... Kano picked up the sledgehammer. I used a trank gun with like a teacup on the side, ready to like knock him to the edge of the arena. And while Kano was approaching me, they managed to swing the hammer onto their head and insta-kill themselves, giving me the win. So, yeah. I didn't even get one shot on them. They just blew themselves up. Not gonna lie, Robot, I think instead of going to a different country to have the same thing, I think you should have done a creator clash and boxed it out like IRL. Like, box them in the ring, IRL. IRL boxing when you can afford to get out of your house. Anyways, so yeah, kinda won that. Oh. And after that whole repo thing, we added a new little game to the Discord server, which you all should definitely join if you haven't. I do not have a command ready for Discord server for like a link to the Discord server, but it is a shared Discord server between me and Colin. It's called the Repair Shop. The Lord's still reading work on how the fuck the Repair Shop came to be, but yeah, join that. The links in the about page and like the where the links are. You know where the links are. Yeah, you know where it is. You all use Twitch for like the past 6 months, at least. Yes, you can put the link in chat. Yeah, you should all join that. YouTube side. Even though there's like no way to find the link for you guys unless I put it in there myself. Yeah, click that button. Oh, thank you, Kano. Kano's posting in the YouTube chat. Yeah, join that. Okay, so what we have now is this new category in there, this new like chat category called the scoreboard. Basically, it will try every time me and Connor are planning to do like a few little like contests and like small competitions between each other over time until the end of this year. And every time we win one of these small little contests, we are gonna add points under our own name in that scoreboard channel. And whoever has the most points by the end of the year will be declared the guy who does not have to do the end of the year Batsu. The one with least points will be declared the stinky poo-poo loser who has to do the Batsu because they're a poopy loser who can't do shit right in their life and will forever wallow in pain and despair. That's the title we're giving them. So whoever has the least amount of points will have to do a Batsu that you guys, our customers, the community, will decide in Batsu proposals. It's currently empty because every single one of you got a dumb little monkey brain. Sorry about that. I'm just kidding. But please, put ideas in. We can't put ideas ourselves. We're not allowed to. You guys have to do it. And we have to choose, and the winner gets to choose which Batsu proposal. Bro, stop that team. You made me drop my phone. That, I'm just kidding, was not genuine. Sorry. Okay, but yeah, put something in the Batsu proposals. And then we'll switch up, we'll take turns like deciding which game we're gonna use at our next competition. I get first. As you can see, Kano's 2 points ahead of me because of repo. Also, Robert, why does your chat goes up to down? Wait, chat right now? Is it? Does it? Down to up? It goes up to down, doesn't it? Yeah, it goes from up to down. What are you talking about? Blind motherfucker. And yeah, that's Repo and Batsu and whatever. Also, I got first pick, and first pick's gonna be Fortnite for our next little competition. And of course, because I'm so awesome and amazing at Fortnite, I put like it's not just gonna be a straight up like kill Kano 20 times in a row in Fortnite. It's how we're thinking this is we're not gonna do this soon. We're gonna do this when season 3 releases. So not during the Fortnite season. I mean, not during the Star Wars season. We're gonna do this in like the actual season 3 season. So what we're gonna do is, in the span of 2 to 3 hours, we haven't really decided on like the time limit exactly, but in a certain time limit, probably 2 hours, we're gonna see who can get the most victory royales. However, to make this more fair, we're gonna have like a bunch of little like, let's call them random events that will happen during the game. So we will have this wheel, right, that will be spun every 20 minutes. Basically like the average Fortnite match length. And the stuff on this wheels are like a bunch of like different like challenges and like restrictions. Like for example, you may only use this type of weapon. You can only pick up guns from this rarity. You are not allowed to use shields. Blah blah blah. We get to pick those type of prompts and spin them for like the other person. And like you're forced to play like reload or whatever, those kind of things. So it's not just gonna be like pure Fortnite challenges, pure Fortnite competition. We got some things mixed in here and there. You also have a training arc, train with builds, and after the end of the month, you'll do build battle Fortnite. I can. Okay, I suck at building still, but I'm better than like the average build player. Let me tell no one builds in build mode battle royale, unless you're doing ranked. 90% of the players in the build mode lobbies do not build. They play like a zero build. I'm able to like do stuff like ramp rush and like crank 90s, but I can't do like the main thing that happens in build battles, and that's box fighting. I cannot for the life of me edit fast enough to open a hole in the wall, shoot them with a shotgun, and close the hole in the wall again. And I suck at box fights. So that's gonna be like an entirely painful experience if I were to do actual build battles. Okay, what's out? Oh, this week, it's just because it came to my mind. This week, I was hanging out with Noki, like IRL, because we live in the same city. And have you guys heard of Animal Kaiser, the arcade machine? It's peak, brother. If you haven't heard of it, go find a machine. I don't care if it's like if you have to travel to Southeast Asia for it. Go find a machine, an Animal Kaiser machine, and play it. It's like the best arcade machine ever made for man. So so it's a card-based arcade machine, and you collect cards, and you can scan the cards on them and use them to fight. So like as the name suggests, they're all like animal cards. You got like lions and jaguars or whatever you can use to fight other animals. And you got like a power card and like an ultimate card. You combine 3 of those and you fight like your opponent's animal cards as well. And then we spent like 2 hours. Okay, not 2 hours. We spent 2 hours hanging out, but we spent like half an hour just fighting each other in Animal Kaiser. And the best thing about Animal Kaiser, after every match, even if you lose, you get a free card. Okay, well, it's not free. You have to pay to use the machine, but you get a card as a reward. You get the gacha for like actual physical cards, which is so cool. In like elementary school, I had the biggest Animal Kaiser collection ever. I had like a 50-page card book full of Animal Kaiser cards. However, my dumbass, when I moved to Australia, threw that book away with all the Animal Kaiser cards for some reason. Because I'm a snobby little dumbass little child. And I'll forever kick myself in the ass for doing that. But now I'm building up the collection again. And you know what's the best thing? The machines are Gen 1 machines. Well, no, they're not Gen 1 machines. The game mode, the Animal Kaiser version on it is the first original version. And I heard that they are like, over time, they're gonna like update the game until it's like its latest release, which is so cool. So I get to start my collection from scratch again. Yes. You know what? I'll show you Animal Kaiser gameplay right now. Let me just open YouTube. I'm gonna show you Peak. You'll all get to witness Peak. If Noki's in chat, he can vouch for me for how like awesome this game is. While all you kids were playing with your fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon cards, I was in the Animal Kaiser slot machines. This is why I like slot machines and card games, by the way. Specifically gambling card games, because I played Animal Kaiser when I was like 7 years old. Animal Kaiser was my first gacha game. These new machines are called Animal Kaiser Plus. So it's a modern machine, but they keep like the old graphics and the old gameplay on it. It's so good. This is like the best like way they could revive this game again. Man, not to sound my age, but my Mushi King, that was my Animal Kaiser. What is that? Ted's not to call you an uncle as well, but do you know what that is? Okay, hold on. Let me screen share this. Do I have a window capture on this scene? No, I do not. Window capture, accessing. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Animal Kaiser, King of the Animals. The arcade game by Bandai Namco. It's so peak. It's so peak, man. Yes, it's a fucking shark. This is like 20 minutes of Animal Kaiser gameplay. Hold on. Actually, it's better if I just do this instead. Hold on. So I get a full experience. Why does it... Oh, it's because it's a different... It's because it's in like a weird ratio. That's why it's not properly fitting into the screen. Oh, whatever. Hold on. And then put... Nah, fuck it. Wait, what am I dragging? Where's a good spot to put this? What am I even dragging here? There's like an invisible box I'm dragging around here. I'm gonna delete that. Hope that's not important. Up there? Okay, I guess I can put it up there. Okay. It's so good, man. I'm just gonna let this play on.
All the animals in this game exist in real life.
That's true.
Use the 2 slot machines to deliver a powerful attack. You'll always get a new card at the end of the game. Combine your animal, strong, and miracle cards to make your animal strong.
Okay, like, there's a bit that's been cut off at the top there, probably because of the aspect ratio, but whatever, you guys can see it. It's not, okay, I mean, it's slots for 6-year-old kids. It's slots for 6-year-old kids. You're right. This was my Pokemon. This was my Digimon. This was my, like, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Animal Kaiser. Choose a game mode. If playing alone, push the left button. Push the left button to fight normal enemies.
Oh, this fucker picked normal. What a pussy. And then you scan your cards like that. Like physical cards to select what animal you want to use, and that's like a stat card that will give your animal like boost in stats, and miracle cards like a superpower, like an ultimate. These are all physical cards you scan into the machine.
That's a powerful move.
Yeah, the video is a bit cut, but that's fun. But that's fine. You'll figure it out. And basically, you spin slots to get like what type. To get like what type of attack you're gonna do, and then you spin a second slot to see what your attack power. If you roll a higher number than your opponent, you get the advantage in attacking. Why is half the UI in JP in English? Peak. That's how you know it's a peak game. Actually, let me pause it and see if there's a better way for me to like capture this. What if I do... Hold on. Alright, night, you're gonna sleep? Alright, good night, Aku. What if I just do display capture instead? There we go, that's better. Okay. Yeah, because of the aspect ratio, it's cutting out some stuff. Okay. And then we could just get rid of this window capture. Remove. There we go. Do picture in picture and source that window? Too late. Too lazy for that. Oh fuck, I accidentally double clicked. And it's got like the sickest attack animations ever. And your goal is you have to roll a bigger number than the opponent. If it's tied, you'll just be forced to re-roll again. and the tiger turning gold. Okay, so that happens when you use the course, because each animal has 3 types of attack. They have they have P, G, and T. I forgot what they all mean, but they have 3 main modes of attack, and one of those attack will always be like a strong attack that will be highlighted gold. For the tiger, it was T, Terra. And if you also use a power card, the green card, that makes your Terra, your corresponding like power attack really strong, you're able to turn to a gold form and like hit even harder. And he hit it twice, but that's because in normal mode. In normal mode, you have increased chance, like artificially increased chance to get higher numbers, which is how pushies fight. This is why we only fight a strong mode in this house. This guy's a weakling. And let me tell you, the strong mode AI are actually difficult. What the fuck, Kit Kat?
Have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
Thank you for being a friend.
IKEA ad.
Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true.
Dude,
Thank you for being a friend.
I broke my IKEA shelf. Whoa, were they about to have sex? Whatever. All the animals have like a unique moveset and animation. It's so cool.
Ouch!
I want them to like show. I wanted to get a miracle attack just so you can see how like absurd this game is. Oh, Tiger Tornado, let's go. Bam. Also pausing. Yeah, these are the main attack types. Okay, that's a bit too small for you guys to see. These are the main attack types each animal have. G, T, and P. I forgot what they actually stand for. I know G stands for guts. T, I think it would stand for terra. P might just be plain power. Anyways, as you can see, each animal has like at least have one of these 3 highlighted in gold. That means it's their most strongest attack. For the Bengal tiger, their strongest attack is the T, and the African elephant's strongest attack is their P. So basically the play is to use your green cards, which are like the stat power cards that increase specific stats. And you want to use a power card that will increase your most powerful type attack to its strongest potential. Like what the tiger here did. He used a power card that will allow the T card to get to 5 bars. And if you manage to get 5 bars on like your strongest tank, you will go and you roll it, you'll go into gold form and you'll deal so much damage. That's basically instant kill. And the rest of it, the game is basically trying to gamble and hit the button in time, like time it so it gets to the gold. It's slot machine and cards. It's like it's peak. You can't get better than this. You can't get any better than this. There's no game that's like better than this. It's physically impossible. If they ever for some reason make like a PC port, a Steam port of Animal Kaiser with like in-game cards you can buy, I'm telling you guys, I'm spending hundreds of dollars on it. I already did once, I'm spending hundreds more. In fact, when I play with Noki to play Animal Kaiser, I spent half of my... I spent like 50 bucks. I spent 50 bucks on a fucking card game for kids. This is how serious Animal Kaiser is, guys. You don't understand. You're right. Fortnite era is over. All I'm streaming is Animal Kaiser. Bandai Namco would unleash a monster out of me if they ever port this to like Steam. I just want to see until they like hit a miracle attack that will continue to like actually doing a just Chang stream. Now he won it easy because he was playing on normal mode. It's impossible to lose in normal mode. Normal modes are for babies. Real men play strong mode. I'm swirling through to see if they ever do a miracle attack somewhere in the preview.
Find them, battle them, and become stronger.
Why is this the most replayed one? What's happening here?
Made with 100%
God.
Aussie beef, Macca's new Tennessee barbecue range is now touring for a limited time.
Hey, it's Mario. I'm going to show you one of my
I'm never
favorite
eating
techniques
that.
using the Master Mats palette. Using my E6 brush, I'm going to use the smaller.
And each animal has a unique animation with all their attacks. It's so nice. It's so cool. Nuclear explosion, snake dive. Yup, I remember that. Did they ever do a miracle attack here? Oh yes, there it is. Okay, so these are miracle attacks. This is the blue card, the third card you slot into the machine. This is like your ultimate move, like your Smash Bros. Ultimate, that you have a chance of rolling every time you attack. And this one, he just picked Crashing Moon. They're just super strong attacks. Crashing Moon, let's go. You summoned the moon to crash onto Earth. There's a version of this which I own that's a melon instead of the moon. Like a Japanese melon. I own that card. Okay, that's enough peak for today. We can't handle this much awesomeness in a single stream. Apologies. It'd just be like too much for your like non-Animal Kaiser trained minds. Dude, that's like on the plain side. This is like on the plain side of like Animal Kaiser attacks. Oh, I accidentally been dragging this thing everywhere. Whoopsie. The attacks go fucking bonkers. It gets to like JoJo Bizarre levels adventure and One Punch Man levels of like movesets and animations. I remember this was like, I don't know what version it was. I think it was like version 3 or 2. I had a sperm whale as a card, an animal card, and one of his attack is that he swallows the animal and shits them out in a turd. And it was damn powerful, let me tell you. I traded that card for like a rare animal though, so I don't own it anymore, definitely. When we do the Iroh boxing stream, I'm playing Animal Kaiser, bro. I need you all to like go to your like local arcade and see if they have Animal Kaiser. And you have to play it. It's so peak. It's so good. Also, when me and Noki were playing this, just reminding you guys, two grown-ass men, like, in the corner of like, time zone, spending, like, half their money on kids' card game. Because we're talking about Animal Kaiser right now, I just instinctively, like, pulled up Opera to, like, see if I could... to see if that site, that old website where it lists all, like, the Animal Kaiser cards currently in the circulations still exists. Oh nice, Bandai Namco has now an official site for the Animal Kaiser cards. Okay, let me... window capture this again. We're looking through the Bandai... Oh, I'm behind that. We're gonna look through the Bandai Namco official Animal Kaiser card list. Fuck the monthly recaps. And actually, no, I already finished the monthly recap. That's right. All I talked about was the workplace incident and Reaper Tournament. That's all I did in 3 months. Yeah, a good recap. We're gonna look at the Bandai Namco Animal Kaiser card list. We're gonna look through my favorite cards and all the cool animals. Where window capture, please. Thank you. Okay. So, also the animals have rarity. As you can see, these animals, as you can see, have like different color coded. There's the gold ones, the silver ones, the bronze ones, and the regular red ones. Yeah, there's rarity to them. Currently, okay, before I used to own all of them, except for like a couple of the gold ones here, like the Bengal tiger and the great white shark. But before I used to own all of them. It was that serious. Elementary school students do not fuck around about Animal Kaiser. This is all I spent my birthday money and New Year's money on, playing Animal Kaiser. My favorite was Blue the Young Shark. Noki has Blue the Young Shark, which I'm really jealous of. He is very strong, and also he's a cool looking shark. So of course it's my favorite, and it's blue. And blue is my favorite color. Leo the Lion Cub is kind of stupid looking, because he's got like a little Ahego over here. Like a Gigimurin style big as Ahego. Icarus the Young Eagle is also pretty cool. I have Grey Wolf. The ones I currently have right now are Grey Wolf, African Wild Dog, Goblin Shark, Small Tooth Sawfish, and Manta Ray. I don't have a lot right now because I only started playing this week again. Goblin Shark mentioned. And then also these are, I'm pretty sure, only 10 of I'm pretty sure this is only, yeah, this is only the first, this is only version 1. This is not including the other versions. And these are the power cards, which you can use to upgrade the stats. The only ones that really matter are power cards that like stack on a single stat. For example, like Pure Soul. This one stacks on Guts, which I like to use in combination with the Small 2 Sophist because its most powerful attack is also Guts attack. And then we got the funky miracle cards here. Like, there's Crashing Moon, which you saw. Then we've got stuff like Meteor Shower, Giant Meteor, Ice Meteor, Alien Egg A, Great Lightning, Super Lightning. Super Lightning is my goat. I love Super Lightning. Earthquake Fizzer, Lava Flow, Giant Melon. I own this one. Giant UFO. Half of these cards are just sending a big ass object into the side of the planet. Alien Egg C, Alien Egg B. These are this, and this are exactly the same as Crashing Moon, except it's a different object. Magma Inferno, you can just like speed run the Yellowstone Park volcano and let it loose a couple thousand years early. That was cool. It's so good, guys. Wait, what? Recommended decks? Oh my god, they tell you what decks to use? Or is it just... Oh yeah, they do just tell you, like, the meta. They just tell you what decks are meta right now. Bruh. The strongest Great White Shark deck and the strongest Bald Eagle deck. What the hell? They just tell you the meta. Straight up. Okay, it's cool. Thanks, Bandai Namco. Alright, that's over. We're back to just chatting again. Where's the, there we go. So yeah, I really like Animal Crossing. I mean, Animal Kaiser. I was about to say Animal Crossing. Bro, Animal Crossing would be so good if they added Animal Kaiser, like gambling and like, you know, I can get like Tom Nook to like send a nuclear bomb onto Isabel or something. Animal Crossing would have been improved way so much better if they do that. Yep, info dump over. Finally, I could like unveil like my biggest autism like special interest ever. That is Animal Kaiser. You guys already know I like really like Fortnite, right? I'm more obsessed with Animal Kaiser, like by a large margin. Okay, where were we before I started like info dumping on Animal Kaiser? Oh yeah, I was hanging out with Noki. Dude, I was hanging out with Noki, and before we played Animal Kaiser, we ate together in a little like Hong Kong restaurant. I ate like a big plate of fried rice, and he ate like some noodles. I think, I can't remember, or some kind of hot plate with that yellow lemon chicken. It was really good. It was really cheap, and then we moved on to like, this little like anime figurine store in the mall we were in, and I've only just realized, like when I went there, I went there like quite a few times before to buy like my Tensei slime figurines, and like whenever like Noki wants to buy a new Gundam model, but I guess we just never went to the other side of the shop because There are so many Hatsune Miku items in there. Like, I don't know if we just never noticed or if they just changed up their stock recently, but they're like, there's like a quarter of the store just dedicated to Hatsune Miku. And they have a lot of figurines of her. They even have figurines that I thought I wouldn't see. Like, they had 2010 Racing Miku as a figurine. I don't even know if that's something they made recently or if that's something they just managed to get a hold of. They even had like a bunch of like the Project Sekai Miku stuff. I saw like what was that band name again? Like Living Bad whatever. Miku as a plushie. That one was really nice. I wanted to buy that one, but I ran out of money because this was after Animal Kaiser. Yeah. And that's it. There were so many Miku fingers I was selling my left lung for. You know what? Based. I get that. There are many things in the world I will sell like my left lung and Murder Man for. Such as a bro, there was a Do concert in Sydney like this week, like last week or like the week before, and the people I would kill to go there. One day I will go to a Do concert live. And just like go absolutely feral. Bro, speaking of Ado, have you guys ever seen the Ado meet and greet box? Surely you've heard of it, right? It got out of the fandom. It was just like a meme everywhere before. Like when Ado did the meet and greet, and how she did the meet and greet was that she was put in a box, and you could shake her hand through like a hole and talk with her from behind the box. Bro, if I ever do a meet and greet, that's how I'm doing it. I'm putting myself in the dough box. You can only communicate me through the hand that I put outside through the hole. The handshake glory hole. Man, we're actually going like way past than I intended for the stream to go to. Anyways, what if we let's see if we can. What if we do? No. I can't speak words. I need a water break. What if we do that Batsu now? The singing Batsu. From when I lost the Reaper tournament against Kano. So, Kano. So the Batsu was, if you are unaware, is that I will sing a song of Kano's choosing, live on stream, which is this stream. And the song they have chosen is World is Mine, Hatsune Miku. I was gonna practice this at least once, but I kind of forgot about it. And I was just playing Fortnite. I'm gonna be real. I mean, I know, of course, know what World is Mine is. Sekai, blah blah. But I don't listen to it at all. I only listen to it like once a year when it gets like brought up again. I also don't know how the song goes except for the start. Okay, World is Mine. Hatsune Miku. Lyrics. I'm not doing character, I'm doing lyrics, so because I generally don't know how the song goes. So I need Miku actually singing in the background for me to actually sing this. No, that's another ad. KFC ad. One day I'm gonna accidentally like have one of these ads playing in the background. It's gonna give me like a copyright strike. Okay, muting BGM. That's right, it's... Hold on, where's V2 Studio? There you are. Copy. Paste. And then put you behind that, and then grab you, paste it here too. Nope, I just doubled myself up. I meant to copy the text box. Delete. Where's remove? There we go. Sorry, sorry, I just accidentally did mitosis over there. I accidentally split my chromosomes. Copy. Multi-chat, please. Copy. Paste. There we go. Okay, now it's Batsu time. Well, don't mind me, I'm just missing my legs. Also yawning. Hold on. Volume check. Good enough. Okay. Let's go. 世界で一番の姫様そういう熱い愛心でよね Oh, that's long. Oh. We're not putting the BGMs on. I don't know that part. I should have listened to this song once, at least one time before saying this. Where am I? Live to ni wagamama nante ite nain dakara. Kimi ni kokoro kara motete te. 世界で一番お姫様気がついてにならせるなんてろがいよ私を誰だと思ってるの Monanda kama mai monogatari de imi imasugi no yo. Oh, check my goo. Ah, what is then? Kawaii no ma chika chigai desho monku what you man then no ne watashi no hanashi kanto kiteru choto. Sorry, ne zero matu. Oh, bro, that's a lot of words over there. Oh my god. Kazite to wato no him me samate. De Rooney, Wagamama Nante, Iten Nai Dakara, Demone, Shukoshi Kurai Shika, blah 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 blah. I don't know words. Sekai de, Watashika de Norio Ji Sama, Kigazu, Ite Hora Hora, Ote Gaki, the mates. Sude tu ji de bosai aji zitama modoshio dodo shite hidate te yo hai kia yo something. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. They what I've lost the lyrics already. I'm gonna wait until she says Sekai again. Oh fuck, Mr. Go the wari tamago no toreke room pudding. Nan min ga man shimashu wa ga mama da karada da komaya dan nene atashi da te yareba deke room on doko shai to your why. I don't know this part 2. Sekai de Ichiban o Hime-sama Chanto mio mite de yo Nero koka ni ichayo Koi shitsirata ni tonai e Toikaru abonai yo Soite kobo muku kimi Kochichi no ga maita na yo. Oh! Check my two. Ah! Oh, and that's an ad. Alright, there's a Batsu done. Since there was a Batsu, I did not put any effort into it. Alright. Well, alright, we're gonna be rolling up the stream now. Sweeping it up. Alright, boss is finished. Contract failed. Let me just put you back here. Okay, it is getting late. So, small, tiny announcement, guys. There's an announcement with this stream, and it's a tiny one. I'll be going on hiatus for 6 to 8 weeks. So no streams for 6 to 8 weeks, starting from June 18. Oh, Ray. Just in time. Hello, Ray. Hello, Raiders. Aha, get it? Aha. Yeah, you came in at no streams. Or okay, I'll re-say the announcement. Hold on, let me just shout you out. Raiders. Aha. Talia. Okay, so announcement time. Yeah, I'll be going on hiatus for 6 to 8 weeks, so no streams for 6 to 8 weeks. And this is gonna begin from the 18th of June because I will be studying overseas for a bit for a study program in the United States. And while I'm there, I'm gonna be living with like 2 to 3 other people in a dormitory with roommates. So I can't really stream and stuff like that, lest I be a complete nuisance to my roommates. Will you be going on your training art fighting animals? Probably not. Unless they have animal kaisers in the US. So yeah, so far, starting from June 18, which is a couple weeks from now, I'll be gone for, yeah, 6 to 8 weeks. So no streams for 6 to 8 weeks, and I'll be back. I'll be returning home on the 1st of August. But I probably still won't be streaming for another 2 to 3 days after I return home. So yeah, letting you know, gonna disappear for quite a while. I will be, of course I'm not going radio silent. I will still be on Twitter, just keeping live updates, blah blah blah, stuff like that. Maybe I'll upload something, maybe, I don't know. Do you guys want to see me eat, like, I don't know, Culvers? You want a mukbang of, like, In-N-Out or something? But yeah, you're not gonna see me for quite a while. So yeah, just a heads up. And you've got 2 weeks left with me till I leave. Yippee, kaye. And yeah, that's it. That's the only announcement so far right now. A hiatus of 6 to 8 weeks. Oh, you'll survive. I went without my Oshi for more than 4 months, and now they graduated, so you'll be fine. Okay, that's the end of the stream. Yeah, I don't think I got anything else. I'll check my list, check my imaginary list in my hands. It says nothing here. Except that I fucked your mother last night. Okay, bye-bye. Just kidding. Yeah, thanks for stream. Do I have anyone to raid? Is there anyone? Is there anyone online right now that is not Ray? I was planning to raid Ray because, you know, Ray in their life, but then they raid me, so damn, now I gotta think. I've got two. I'm flipping a coin. I only have a ball cap. That's not a coin. I'll flip a coin and see. I know 2 people on right now, so I'm gonna flip a coin. I haven't rated these guys in a long time, so I do want to rate them both. Like, I can only rate one of them. So I'm flipping coin to decide. Heads for 1, tails for 2. Ah, fuck! I clicked on a stream by accident because the coin hit the fucking left click on the mouse. I didn't even see which side it landed on. I'm flipping again. Heads. Okay, heads. And we're rating this one. Okay. Alright. We are gonna be rating... Yup, I'm good. We are gonna be rating Lynn Graves. I don't have many chances to rate them since they stream at a completely different time zone from me. So this is a rare chance. Anyways, once again, thank you everyone for coming. I'll be going on hiatus from June 18, and I will still be streaming for the next 2 weeks. So make sure you come before I disappear from the ends of the earth. And yeah, bye. Yeah, bye. Good night. I'm going to bed. I'm EP sleepy. Play Animal Kaiser. Yeah, that's it. Bye. I will try to explain. Explain what? I'll try to upload. I can't speak. I'll try to upload a schedule tomorrow, And well, we'll see what we're gonna do for the last 2 weeks here on this earth. Yeah, bye bye. Don't worry, I'm not gonna die. Bye bye.